Kia ora guys, hope you're having an amazing day. A few weeks ago I posted up my Japan vlog. Japan is becoming a lot more of a tourist destination certainly over the last couple of years, and I know a lot of my friends are wanting to go there, and I just thought I'd share a few kind of travel tips for Japan which would have been really handy to know when we went. Number one. The biggest thing that I found was buying a Japan rail pass. So this you can order online and then you have to go pick it up from designated areas. They're only available to tourists going to Japan, but they're amazing. You pretty much get free rail, like bullet trains wherever. There's certain trains that don't do it, but we never really encountered them. And you can book tickets in advance and that, showing your rail pass off, and it's just, it makes it so easy to get around Japan. There's various options, but yeah, definitely check out Rail Pass Japan. The second thing, sort of down the same road, is in Tokyo you can buy full day passes for the subway. Definitely recommend doing, because we only had 2 nights I think in Tokyo. We kind of raced through it all. The second day we bought a 1 day pass and managed to do pretty much most of what we wanted to see in Tokyo. It was just so easy. Our backpackers sold them, but I'm sure they're easy to come across. But just to let you know, they're not valid for 24 hours. They are only valid till 12 PM that evening, so don't get caught up there. Okay, number 3 is how to get to Bunny Island. This isn't really well advertised, to be honest. We had to go through Google a bit to find out how to get there. I was like, I'm determined to go there, I must go there, but I didn't know how to do it. Basically, it was a bullet train from Hiroshima to an octopus town. Then we caught a kind of local train which was out to the port. From that train station, it's like a 5-minute walk to the docks. You can buy a ticket which will take you across. With our rail pass, the whole day pretty much cost us $5. It was amazing. Number 4 is how to get to the Mimizuka Shrine. This again wasn't very well advertised. We had to Google that one quite a bit, but basically it was quite an easy walk from our place in Kyoto, and it was quite close to one of the museums. Number 5 is, if you don't know how to use chopsticks, take a fork with you. We ate mainly at Japanese street vendors and little kind of local places, so they didn't really have forks as an option. Me and my partner are fine at using chopsticks, but yeah, if you don't know how to use chopsticks, I would probably take a plastic fork or something like that with you, just so you're not kind of caught short. Number 6, there we managed to get round without with just Wi-Fi. Most of the train stations have free Wi-Fi. A lot of the malls have free Wi-Fi, and it's actually pretty good. So that was our way that we kind of found our way around. We didn't have to worry about a phone card or anything like that. Number 7, a lot of the places, kind of the more local places, you kind of order food through vending machines when you get into a restaurant. So you walk in, and sometimes it's outside of the shop or sometimes inside the shop, and they have a vending machine, and it'll have it'll often be either they'll have pictures with the Japanese word of what it is, or they'll give you a menu, and some people will help you because it's not obvious in English, but we just kind of would look at the menu or look in the shop door what we liked the look of and try and work out matching the symbols to the ones on the vending machine. You pay first, you put in how much money you want, you press either the icon or something, just like on a drink vending machine, what you want. And it'll give you a little ticket, and there's a little lever there that you pull for change once you've finished ordering food. And then you take that ticket up to the chef, who will prepare it all for you. It was really exciting. Give it a go if you're in Tokyo and that, because it is a lot of fun. Number 8, we got caught short on this when we went to go to the shrine in Harajuku. No, it's a basic tip, but make sure you check the opening times for things before you go. Number 9, like most places around the world, on the trains there is space for bags. It wasn't really obvious when we first walked into the bullet trains where that was, but we found it was at the back. So the seats all face one way. They kind of do this cool turny thing midway through, but at the back of the seats there is room for bags, so don't feel like you've got to kind of squish in with the seat. It's not very obvious, but yeah. Number 10, there are squat toilet seats in Japan, like a lot of Asia. Some public toilets will have, especially in Tokyo, will have what they call Western seats, or Western toilets, which obviously you're welcome to use, But if you're in if you're in more kind of rural Japan, or all the Western ones are used, then you will need to use the Scott toilet. Some of them actually have little pictures on how to like use it in that, but yeah, just be prepared. It actually wasn't as terrifying as it seems. I quite enjoyed it personally. I thought it was often a lot cleaner than the Western toilets. Number 11. A lot of the toilets, public toilets, don't have like soap or water. So if you are a bit of a clean freak or you don't want to get sick, definitely either carry hand sanitizer around with you or soap or whatever. Number 12, a lot of people in Japan don't actually speak English, and the English is very limited, which is fine. I loved it, but it does mean that a lot of kind of pointing and that goes on. Like, we managed to get around, we don't speak any Japanese, we learned like arigato to say thank you, just to be polite, but yeah, they know that their English is very limited. Sometimes actually we went into a restaurant and they kind of see that obviously we're foreign, and some people would bring out an English version already. It was quite nice, definitely helpful in some situation. Number 13, ATMs are really hard to find that will take like your general Visa or MasterCard. It's best to get a lot of money out at once when you actually find an ATM. You kind of think, oh yeah, I'll just be able to find it when I'm shopping around Tokyo or like elsewhere, but often that wasn't the case. We found some train stations, airports definitely had them, but yeah, don't just kind of try and wing it and get caught short, because obviously you don't want to have like no money in a foreign country, because that's a bit scary. Number 14 would probably be to either like make a Pinterest board or do as we did, we bought the Lonely Planet guide to find out what you want to do beforehand. Some things like the Ghibli museum for like Totoro fans and that, you have to actually book tickets in advance. We didn't know that and we were absolutely gutted. So please make sure you research where you want to go beforehand. I found this really handy. I mean, we had Google Maps because we had like Wi-Fi in a lot of places, but just general things, what to do. You can compare prices, see what's kind of normal. And I love Lonely Planet, so anyway. We, like, as you can see from our previous vlog, link it down below, we had so much fun. I really, really want to go back. Yeah, it was just an absolutely amazing experience, but I just thought I'd share these little trips with you because, hey, it would have been nice to know when we went, and some of them I know are quite basic, but sometimes you forget the basics. But yeah, oh, I loved Japan. For all our, if you're wondering where we stayed and things like that there, I kind of did half Airbnb and half booking.com. I found the Airbnb was so much fun to use, but again, poor English, so often the communication was obviously through Google Translate, which was fine. It just meant that we had a few little fun times trying to find places. I hope you all have a lovely day, and I'll catch you next time. I love travel and I can't wait to do more, and I'll be making more of these videos, I'm sure. Give me a thumbs up if you liked it. Subscribe down below if you do want to see more. Have a lovely day. Bye. Kia ora guys, just checking in with you, making sure it's working.